Good afternoon, Oak Grove. Happy Thursday. Welcome to this week's installment of the Midweek Update series here on the church's YouTube channel, where I just populate my smiling face into your devices in the middle of the week to say hello and to keep the church on our consciousness for the rest of the week that we're not in worship on Sunday morning, because that's so important for us to do. Thanks for taking a few minutes to join me today. I promise, I know I've said this many times before, and then the video still manages to be blathering on for 12 minutes, but today it's going to be a relatively short one because it's getting late in the afternoon and I've been out visiting people all day. I was in and out to see a few people that had been hospitalized or in hospice care, and so I've been out visiting all day and I've got a lot of stuff to get to, and so I'm going to make it a shorter one. But I'm also outside because I'm making an excuse to enjoy the nice weather while it still lasts. I just wanted to share that I'm going to use today's video as a last-minute plug for Fall Festival and share that the neat thing about living at the church property is sometimes you leave the church, as I did this morning, to go do visits, and there was nothing special in the field, and then you come home and the tent has just popped up. And then I'm not going to walk down to the social hall now, but then you get into the building after you've been gone all day and realize that the whole building smells like pie inside because Ruthie was over here in the morning baking pies all day while I wasn't here out visiting people. And so I'm just going to use today's video as one last minute plug for the Fall Festival. Fall Festival coming up this Saturday. There are still meal tickets left, I believe, as of the last time I checked. So you can purchase at the door if you have not pre-purchased already yet. Please consider coming out to the festival if you're somebody that has never tried it before. It is a ton of fun, and it is, especially for somebody who lives on this property all day, every day, it is really neat to see how this is just my backyard 364 days a year. But one day a year, it just magically turns into a little mini fairgrounds that draws a lot of people from the community outside our congregation, as well as drawing a lot of extended members of our congregational family onto the property who might not be able to make it in every single Sunday, and maybe we only see them a handful of times a year, but we're grateful to see them when we see them. It is a really cool day that's like an Oak Grove family reunion every year, and so I know most of you, 90% of you watching, don't need to be told. You've been participating in it for a very, very long time already. But for those of you who may have never tried out festival, there's all kinds of cool things to do. The pork chop dinner alone is worth it to me. The pie sale is worth it alone to me. But then we'll also have the fire department, the police department here to do touch-a-truck for the kids. There's the Yunts having their carnival games over at the tent, as they always do. There's going to be vendors here selling all kind of neat things, and it's just an opportunity to connect with the community, and so many people work so hard to put it on. And so, again, I just want to share the joy, like I said, of the fact that it's neat that this is my backyard 364 days a year, but one day a year it turns into a little fairgrounds. And that's all the more special and miraculous to witness when you live here. And so I hope Tana appreciates the fact that I'm using my midweek update just as one final plug for festival. Please do consider dropping by and joining us at some point during the day on Saturday. Even if you are not able to stay for the whole thing, just drop by as an open house and say hello. So just taking an opportunity to plug festival, taking an opportunity to sit out here in the beautiful weather after I've been cooped up in the car visiting people all day, driving around in the rain. And I just thought that that was something to share when I saw that the tent is up there in the field. I leave here this morning with no tent, and I come home and there's a tent. They put it up while I was out running around today. And I leave this morning without the building smelling like pie, and I come back and it smells like pie. And that's a good thing. There are worse things it could smell like. And so it's just a testament to the work that people do to put festival on every year that goes on during the week without us seeing. This is actually my fourth take at attempting to film the video today, because even while I was sitting here attempting to film, a couple people showed up to drop some stuff off for the festival, and I stopped filming and went to help them. So it's just a magical, wonderful day, and please do come out and join us Saturday. So that's what I'm going to use my video for today, and that's all I've got. So I really hope to see you all Saturday for Fall Festival, Oak Grove, and failing that, I will see you for worship on Sunday. Take care, God bless, and have a good rest of your week.